Ayanchu. Can you say Ayanchu? That's how you say hello in Chekwa, spoken in Ecuador. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Monday, April 26, 2021. And here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. In an important decision towards the country's future, the people of Ecuador have chosen Guillermo Lasso as the winner of the presidential elections 2021. The term of the president in Ecuador lasts for 4 years, which is a good number of years for anyone to make a difference. For example, Lasso had promised to accelerate the vaccination plan in his first 100 days in office by vaccinating 9 million Ecuadorians. Lots of people's faith lies with him, and the country counts on him for a better tomorrow. Amid the pandemic, it was important for the citizens to act with responsibility, as tough times called for a review of leadership. But the people also had to be very prudent and wise when it came to voting, with masks on, safely maintaining social distancing. Number 2. Once known as the world's largest iceberg, A68 has now completely melted. A68 was a famous and well-documented iceberg throughout history. It measured up to 6,000 square kilometers and had started floating away from Antarctica in 2018. By the way, it's 2021 now, so it didn't take very long. While floating away, it started breaking off into smaller pieces. These pieces eventually became too small to track, and just like that, that's how this enormous iceberg's journey came to an end. Do you think this iceberg would still be intact if not for global warming? Number 3. Sadly, the Indian government said that there are over 1.5 lakh deaths that take place every year due to accidents. In particular, hit-and-run accidents are scenarios where an individual hits another vehicle and runs away from the accident spot. We can understand that the driver would panic after such a shock, but they also have to remember that in this very real moment, there are humans on the other side that may need medical help. The courts have also judged very strictly that those driving fancy cars very excitedly must be even more responsible, and in case of an accident, they cannot claim that they were unwell. Does that mean they were unwell enough to not take responsibility and yet still be able to get behind the wheels of a vehicle? This is why everyone should drive safely, wear seatbelts, and look twice before crossing the road. And now for today's mega matter. NASA has logged another extraterrestrial first on its latest mission to Mars. This feat is of converting carbon dioxide from the Martian atmosphere into pure, breathable oxygen. Not only can the process produce oxygen for future astronauts to breathe, which is wow, so cool, but it could also fuel the rocket's return journey so that they don't have to take full tanks from Earth. This experiment took place in Perseverance, a science rover that landed on the red planet in February. Isn't that fascinating? Making oxygen out of thin air, literally. This is a huge step for our future in space. This good news for Mars comes just within a few days of humans launching another machine on Mars. A helicopter, that too twice this week. Ingenuity is the name of the helicopter, as the American Space Agency calls it. Although the helicopter was on the surface for less than a minute, engineers at NASA were able to extract lots of information from this successful project. The agency says that Ingenuity will be instructed to fly higher and much further into the depths of Mars. And proudly, this mission has an Indian connect too. The chief engineer Bob Balaram studied in India. Today's word of the day is accelerate, which means to go faster. And finally, for today's quote of the day, always believe that something wonderful is about to happen. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Do you know how loved you are?